Hey has-beens, thanks for watching. Today is day 5, and I want to start by apologizing for yesterday's video. The audio was terrible because the microphone was stuffed into my coat and I wasn't paying attention to detail, so I didn't know that was happening. You can barely make out the audio, but last night was crazy. Got my run in 7 o'clock at night. We had friends over at 8 o'clock to play a game. It was very fun. Very happy for it, but unfortunately that put me in a serious time crunch. Didn't have time to even really review the video. Although if I had, I still would have posted it. I just would have perhaps included an apology with it ahead of time. So I talked in that video about why I was running late, but I also talked about today, Sunday. So as you can see, I'm running in the light. I did 5 miles. I did complete the distance, which was my target. I decided to do the last 2 miles, just pick it up a little bit. So I did the first 3 miles, pretty much the same thing that I've done all week. And that was 3 miles at 8-minute pace. And then I picked it up to 7:30 pace for the last 2 miles, putting me at 5 miles in 39 minutes, which is about 7:48 pace. Last 2 miles definitely felt like I was running faster. Did not feel great, but that's fine. Not supposed to feel great. That puts me at 17 miles for the week, 17 miles in 5 days. Like I said yesterday, nothing to write home about. I want to talk very briefly about what this week has to bring. So this week, definitely going to be critical that I get my run in the morning, all days except for one. My wife is working more hours than usual because they are short-staffed. So she's going to be very busy in the evenings, and therefore I am going to be very busy in the evenings, all mornings, all day, all evenings except for one. So I'm gonna make it a priority to get out, and I'm gonna run by feel this week. I'm not gonna set a direct mileage target. I'm gonna set a time target though. I'm gonna run for a half an hour every day, 30 minutes. So hopefully on days when I'm feeling good, I'll run a little bit faster and I'll get a little bit more distance. And on days when I'm feeling not quite so good, I might end up only getting 3 or 3.5 miles in, something like that. But just really run by feel and just try and accumulate time on my feet. Usually running for time is a little bit more effective when you're not on a treadmill, where you know your exact pace, you know your exact distance the entire time without a doubt. It works a lot better when you're running through trails or on hilly road sections and stuff like that. And running for time sort of prevents you from fixating on the distance, and really at the end of the day, time on your feet is really all that matters. So I averaged, roughly speaking, about 25 minutes over the last 5 days, 25 a day. So if I can do 30 a day next week, and then of course I'll get to Friday or Saturday and I'll start adding up my time and mileage for the week, and I'll come up with something that's probably 5 or 6 miles for next week's Sunday run. It's still very early, but I do have to get a baseline. I've been thinking on that. Obviously, given the nature of my schedule, it's very difficult to find time when it's light out and we have access to a track or some flat stretch of road that can be measured and marked. However, pretty much the whole world shuts down on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, at least around here. A lot of stuff shuts down, and I will not be working on Monday the 20th. So I am targeting Monday the 20th to go out and do a time trial. I do not know yet whether that will be a 1 mile time trial or a 5K time trial, but I'm going to do some sort of time trial after 2.5, 3 weeks of running to try and get some kind of a baseline, because in a few more weeks when my mileage starts getting up there. I'm going to be probably, hopefully, over 20. So if I can get up in the 30s and 40s, then it starts making sense to do some more up-tempo type work, and it's going to be important to know what your moderate effort is, what your tempo effort is, and so on and so forth. Also thinking I'm going to start mixing in some strides, maybe once or twice next week. I'm going to probably be doing them on the treadmill, which I've got a lot of experience with. When I was training for my sub-5 a couple of years ago, did a lot of strides on the treadmill, so not particularly uncomfortable with that either. So, all that being said, this has been a good start. Thank you everyone for coming along with me. I did ask everyone in yesterday's video to tell me your cold weather running horror stories, and it's only been about 12 hours since I posted that video, but I want to hear them, share them with me, and next time if I see a really good one, I'll make sure and share it. But yeah, I think that cold weather running is something that makes people that run, north of the Mason-Dixon line extra tough, and I'm not ready to be that tough yet, but there will come a point in time when I will be, so I'm sure I'll have lots of good pictures and stories then. So until next time, I hope your running's going great. Hope you're finding success wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and we will catch you tomorrow.